All right. So, hi, good evening, Gwen. Welcome to our compensation class for this evening. Again, I thank you for accepting my offer since I won't be available on next Sunday. All right. So, anyway,
Yes.
before we proceed to the lesson, can I ask how are you tonight?
I'm fine.
All right. How's the weather?
It's so hot.
Really? Okay. In Philippines, it's
Yes.
warm and rainy and windy. It seems like we have storm
Um,
during afternoon
Yes.
until right now. So it's raining heavily until now. But yeah, so the weather is not nice. So, the internet is very tricky. Anyway, now that you're here, we are just going to recall, all right, this one. As you know,
Drink.
yes, the household chores, right? Can you say this word for me? Household chores.
Household chores.
Not chores, chores.
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 Yeah, silent E. We don't say the letter E. Chores.
Chores. Yes.
Roy. Household chores. Because it is related to the topic that we did last time, right? So last time you were able to create your own paragraph describing the Wilson family, right? And in there there were some sort of vocabulary presented in there. So in here, I with this one. How about you with this one? Can you give me a short update or a quick answer for this question? What do you do at home when you are not in school?
Hmm. At home, I usually clean my house.
All right. Clean what particular are you referring to? Clean my room or clean the house itself? I mean all parts of the house or clean the room?
Clean the room.
Room like the
No.
bedroom. You mean everything in the house?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
wow, that's good. All right.
All a
So,
house.
all everything. Oh, that's good. How about
Yes.
with this one? What would be the household chore that you really hate? It's like you don't like doing it. Is there such a household
Hmm.
chore that you don't like doing?
No. I I I really it. I really like it.
Because
I I want I want do household chores because because mm, after I see my house is very clean.
mm-hmm.
Yes, I feel comfortable.
All right. Okay, very good for that one. But I want you to pronounce that word again. How do we say that word? We say comfortable. Remember? Comfortable. All right.
Yes,
Okay, excellent. Wow, that's a good one. Yeah, there are times that if the house is messy, you feel very annoyed, right? You easily get angry when the house is messy and dirty, right? So I agree with you. So I ask you about it because you are very lucky because not all men likes to do the household chore, meaning your parents raise you very well, so that's a good thing.
yes,
It is a good thing that you know how to do the household chores, right? So when you grow up, when you get your own family, right, it's easy for you to do everything. Okay? So that's a good one.
yes.
So, as you can see, I was able to send you some vocabulary phrases. So, what I am going with you with right here is just to practice. All right, let's practice pronouncing the words. And I sent you the updated one because one of my student corrected me in some of the translation. Anyway, so by the way, when if there are some cases that you see on the PowerPoint that it's not translated right, okay, don't be shy to correct teacher, okay? I would appreciate it. I won't get mad, okay? So anyway, with this one, let's read the praises. Make my bed.
Make my bed,
Mm-hmm.
clean my room, do the run right,
Laundry.
work
Laundry.
laundry. Yes,
Roy.
work the dog, set the table,
And
Wash the dish.
Dishes. Wash the
Yes.
dishes. All right. So how about with this one and another set of phrases? So actually this is my output with the kids, all right? That's why the pictures are cartoon. But we need to you need to also to know the basics, all right? Before we learn the difficult words, let's master the basic words. We have here,
Sweep the floor.
all right?
Take take out the carpet.
All right. This one right here is garbage. Garbage.
Garbage.
All right.
Yes.
So in some contexts, garbage
Garbage.
or not garbagey, garbage.
Oh,
Garbage.
yes.
All right. So in some other contexts, garbage, we use the word trash.
Trash.
All right. The garbage or the trash. So this one, next we have
Clean the bathroom.
clean the bathroom.
Wash the car.
All right. Wash the car. This one.
Vacuum the carpet.
All right, this one is vacuum. Vacuum.
Vacuum.
Roy. This one, a vacuum, act as a verb, right? I told you last time. It could be a verb or the noun referring to this thing right here because this is called a vacuum. And then the action word, vacuum too. Do you get it?
Yes.
All right. So in this one right here, in some other context, you could see this word, hoover. It's the same thing. All right. My mother is busy right now. She is hoovering the carpet, meaning
Moving.
she is vacuuming the carpet. Okay. Hoover and then vacuum. In here, I'm referring to the vacuum as the action word, hoover. Okay. Hoover, hoovering. Okay. Next, this one we have.
Water the plants.
All right. What are the plants? Of course. And then what are those phrases again that we have from last time? All right. So here, okay, of course, we have this one.
Feed the cat.
All right. This one.
Rake the leaf.
Yeah, the same thing, rake, the noun, the rake itself, and then rake as the action word. This one, it is the same if you could still remember the Wilson family. All right. This is what is the sister doing, or simply clean the yard, right?
Yeah.
Or yeah, yard or rake the leaves at the yard. Now, next we have the word iron. Iron.
I hold
The same thing.
close.
Yes, the same thing. Iron as a noun referring to the object, and then iron as the action itself. All right. Next, we have clean the
Clean
windows.
the window.
In some contexts, they also use the word wash the windows, but I think clean the windows is more appropriate. We have this one,
Cook dinner.
cook dinner, or you could say
And
make dinner.
dinner.
Yes, make, right? Or you could also say the word, you could use make or prepare.
We pack.
Yes, prepare dinner. So cut the grass or, all right, give me a second.
We clean the garden.
Yes, all right. Oh, wait, give me a second. All right. So anyway, with this one, all right, you could also with this one, you could also say here. Okay. So if you are going to see this one in some American is they say mow the lawn. All right. Yeah, that's the word. Mow the lawn. The lawn is the grass. So mow the lawn or cut the grass. Okay? Mow the lawn, this is very mm, mow the lawn or mow the yard. American or simply cut the grass. Okay? You can use that. Maybe you just encounter in some other context so you know what we are referring into. So next one we have
What's from?
this one is map. Map
Map.
the floor.
Yes.
All right. So the same thing, map as the noun, as the object, and then map as the action. Mop the floor, the verb. And of course, for kids, we have
Clean up toys.
clean up toys, right? So that's it for that one. And then the final set would be this one.
Hang closure.
All right. Hang the clothes. Remember the TH, the clothes.
Yes.
All right. We have, if we hang it, when it's
Fold.
dry, we fold, right? Fold the clothes.
Was close.
All right. This one.
Plain vegetable.
All right. Rauku, right? This one is veg. The GE
Yes.
here sounds like j, vegetables.
Yes.
All right. Next we have
To rise the base.
dry
Dishes.
the
That's
dishes
it.
right there. Of course, with this one,
To clear the table.
clear the table, after eating. Next we have,
To
yes,
clean the dog.
our
Wash the dog.
wash the dog or give a dog a bath or a bath. Okay. Bathe the dog, wash the dog. We have here,
Dust the furniture.
all right, this one right here. She is using, you call that a duster. The thing that you use, okay, duster. That one, that colorful thing. And of course, we have here
To grocery shopping.
do grocery shopping. Of course, that's very important too. Now, moving into here, if you could still remember this one, let's give it a try. Okay, this one. Can you guess? All right, can you guess what are the chore I will do? So I have here this thing. All right, I have here a vacuum. What should I do?
Vacuum.
All right, vacuum. So meaning
I vacuum the carpet.
all right, or hoover, right? The carpet. Very good. This one, what I am going to
Hmm.
do.
Garbage bag.
All right, garbage bag, meaning I am going to take out,
Take out the garbage bag.
all right, the garbage. Garbage. All right, this one, washing machine,
Hmm. Washing machine.
meaning I am going to,
To washing machine.
all right, meaning what activity, what chore? Do the
Laundry. Laundry.
laundry. Laundry. Right.
Yes.
How about this one, the cleaning tools?
Cleaning to
I am going to
clean the
clean the,
bed.
yes, clean the,
Bedroom.
yes, clean the bathroom or clean the room, right? How about this one, the watering can?
Hmm. I do what does plane?
All right, I will water the plants, correct? How about this one, dishwashing liquid? Can you say this word for me?
Liquid.
Liquid. Liquid.
This liquid.
Dishwashing
Yeah.
liquid. Sponge. Yeah, SpongeBob SquarePants. Okay. SpongeBob is made of sponge. So dishwashing liquid and sponge. So what I'm going to do, can you make a guess?
Creative.
Wash the
Wash dishes.
the dishes. Roy, mop and bucket.
Wash the floor.
Mop the floor and this one, feather
Yes.
duster.
That the furniture.
Yes, that's the furniture. Okay. So to check if you really mastered vocabulary before we jump into the book, all right, let's make a quick recap. So let's see if you can guess all the household chores. Ready? Okay. This is very
Yes.
simple. Let's do it.
Hmm, vacuum the
Vacuum.
carpet.
Okay.
Set the table.
All right. How about you make let's make a challenge. How about you put them in ing? So we could say she is vacuuming the carpet. How about them? They are
They are set the table.
setting setting the table. This one.
She
What is she doing?
she dries
She is doing the
uh, doing the laundry.
Roy. This one. What is she doing?
Mm,
Hmm.
she cleaning the bedroom.
All right. The bedroom. What is he doing?
He doing
He is
work.
walking. He
He
is
working the dog.
Roy. All right. This one. What is she doing?
Hmm. She dusting the furniture.
All right. This one. Sweeping.
Sweeping the floor.
Yes, sweeping the floor. Next one.
Uh,
What is she doing?
she making the bed.
All right. Or making her bed. All right. Next.
She is cleaning bedroom.
Cleaning the bathroom. Correct.
They are watering the plant.
The plants. Correct. Next one.
They are taking out the garbage bag.
All right. Good.
They are washing the car.
They are washing the car. Correct.
Yes. She is washing the dishes.
Correct.
She is hanging out the clothes.
Okay. Good.
She folding the clothes. Oh, what?
They are planting.
They are planting the vegetable.
They are planting vegetable. This one.
She is driving
Drying. Correct. Drying the.
the dishes.
All right. This one.
He is clearing the table. She is washing the dog.
All right.
And she is dusting the furniture.
All right. Dusting. Dusting.
Dusting.
Roy. This one.
She is shopping,
She is doing. All right. You
doing
can
grocery.
the grocery. Oh, you can we could just say she is grocery shopping, right? You can also say that one. She is grocery shopping. All right. So with that one, so those are the phrases. So by the way, so even though as what I've said, I'm using this material with the kids that are quite advanced already, even though they are basic vocabulary. So right here, this is what I've done with my student a while ago. By the way, since you are familiar already when it comes into the present simple, of course. So, present simple, we are doing that by means of general truth, repeated action, you know it already, daily routine, right? So with this one, of course, the same with daily routine. A household chore is something that we do habitually, meaning repeated action. So in this way, in this one right here, of course, when we talk about the household chores itself, right? It could also be, we could also apply some of the adverb of frequency, or we could say how often, right? So in here, for your homework, I told you to share with me, all right, to share with me what are the household chores of every family member. Okay, so for you, just for you to speak, all right, I want you to introduce them and then tell me something about it. So this is the basic example. You can do it this way, or you can do another way if you like. So in this way, what I did with the kids is that they introduce who is that person, what are their names, how old are they, how often they do an activity, and what are they doing. You can do it, or you can create your own. All right. So I'll be listening for you. Please give me a short introduction first. I'll be listening. Make your own. How? What did you do for your homework? Make a simple introduction. This one is your homework to talk about your family's household chores. All right. Make a simple introduction. You introduce yourself. Make a greeting, a simple greeting. Hi, good evening. You can do it informally, like this one. Hi, good evening. I'm Win, and I'm 20. 20, right? Or 19. How old are you, Win?
19.
19. All right. So
19.
So you could say, I'm Win and I'm 19. I'm a university student, right? College, right? I'm a university student. All right.
Yes.
University student at, what's the name of your school? You can share it in here. Okay. And then there are how many people? All right. We could also use the word members. Members in my family. It includes my parents, my siblings, and me. You could say I have got two younger brothers and I'm the eldest. All right. Let's talk about. All right. I'm here to share with you. All right. My family's household chores. We could say in here, let's start with my dad. All right. You can make this as a pattern, okay, as we go along. What is his name? His name is Mr. How old is your dad? What does he do? And then tell the household chore. Next is my mother. Her name is Mrs. and she's Actually, with this one, automatically, since we already say the word years old already, you can just do it this way. You could just say the number because automatically it's understandable that you are referring to her age, right? Her name is, and she's, for example, she's 40. All right. So with this one, what else in here? What does she do? All right. My brothers are both students. All right. My the middle child. He's in the middle, meaning your second brother. All right. The middle child in our family
Yes.
is, and he is, okay. Lastly, the youngest boy in our family. I forgot to include what are her chores. Household chores include household chores, HC. That's all for now. You can end it up it this way. Thank you for listening.
Mm.
All right. Okay, Wen, please introduce yourself and talk about your family.
Now,
Mm-hmm.
yes.
All right. Let's begin.
Hi, good evening. I'm Green and I'm 19. I'm a university student mm,
What's the name
at
of your
Hanoi
school?
University.
Uh, Okay.
There are 5 members in my
Members.
family.
Five
Yeah,
members in
member.
the family. Mm.
It includes my parents, my sibling, and me. I have got two younger brother, and I'm the eldest. I'm here to share with you my family household chores.
House.
Let's start.
Household. Household.
How
Not
yeah,
how.
how
House. House.
house
Hold.
household
Chores.
chores.
Okay. Impressive.
Yes. Let's start with my dad. His name is Mr. Rao, and he's architect.
His. How old is daddy? How old is your dad?
Uh,
Is.
he's he 43 year old.
Okay. 43 years old. And then, but
Yes,
he is an architect, right?
yes.
Okay. So an architect. 42. Oh, your dad is very young. Okay. And then next is my mother.
Mm, my father, my father, the furniture
Mm-mm, mm-hmm. My
in my
father.
house.
All right. How frequent? How often? Always, sometimes, never, rarely.
It's sometimes
He sometimes dust.
does the
All right.
furniture.
All right. Dusts the furniture.
Yes.
And that's it. What else?
And was was
And
was
he,
his
all right. How frequent? Oh, you tell me the frequency. Always, sometimes, never.
mm, usually
And he usually washes the,
was the car.
oh, the car. I thought the dishes.
Yes,
Washes the car. Okay.
yes.
Next is
Next, in my mother, her name is
Mrs. Mrs. Big.
Miss, yes, and she is home with,
All right. She
how with,
is. How do we use the word? How old is mommy? If that is 42, mom is
uh, she 41,
41. Ah, okay. All
yes,
right. I've heard that you say the word housewife, right? Did you say
our wife,
housewife? All right. Um,
yes,
with this one, let me tell you this one. All right. Housewife. I'm going to upgrade the word because there are some culture they don't like the word housewife. All right. When do you still remember when teacher explained what's the difference between a house and a home? Do you still remember that one?
yes,
All
how,
right. Yes, the house is just you're just staying in there, you sleep in there, but there's no love in family. That's why we say home because we feel safe, there's love with one another. Instead of housewife, I think you can use this word for your mom. We could use the word homemaker. Okay? So
yes,
there are some all right, there are some studies, all right, or linguists in English that, when you say housewife, it's just someone who cleans the house. It's just they put a bad connotation about it, that it's like she's just doing the thing and you're just doing your job. But when you say homemaker, it's like she's a mother, loving has a loving wife. So it's better to use the term homemaker. Okay. All right. So, and then
yes.
what are the activities that your mom do? I mean, her household chores. She
Mm, she always,
okay.
she always mm, do grocery shopping.
All right. She always does
Yes,
the grocery shopping
and prepare
and
dinner.
and she always prepares.
The dinner.
All right. So again, we are adding s because we are using third person singular. Since it is habitual, that's why we are this saying it in the present tense or present simple, right? So she always
Yes.
prepares dinner and then that's
Mm,
it. And
that's all.
that's all. All right. Okay.
No,
So
yes.
how about this one? My brothers are both
My brother, both student, the middle child in our family.
is what is his
Mm,
name? Is it Gwen?
he went,
All right.
yes,
And he is
and he's 16 years old.
all right. Oh, this one not 16. Oh, ending sound 6. 16 years
Six.
old. All right. What are the
Yes.
household chores of Gwen?
He always washes the dish.
Washes the dishes.
Yes. And cleans the house.
And he always do.
Always. Yes.
All right. Always
clean the house with me.
cleans the house with me.
Clean the
Oh,
house. Yes.
all right. That's nice. Okay. And then let's talk about the youngest. I think the youngest is 9 years old, right?
Yes.
Okay. Lastly, the
That
youngest
is
boy.
the youngest boy in our family.
His name.
His his name is we.
Yeah. All right.
Yes. He's 9 years old.
Okay. And then what does he do? You could say,
Hmm.
since, all right, you could say, since he is the youngest, right? He does he does the simplest things at home. What is Square doing at home? I think he's just cleaning up toys because he's very young. What is he doing at home?
Oh, he sometimes he sometimes
Sometimes.
does does the furniture
Okay, he sometimes does the furniture.
and rarely clean my house with
And all right.
me.
And rarely cleans the house
Yes,
with us, right? Because it's it's you
I
and
run
your
out.
middle brother, right? Okay, so
Yes,
he and rarely cleans the house with us, all right? And then so with this one, of course, you can end it up with in here. That's all for now.
yes.
All right, that's all.
Thank you for listening.
All right. So I always suggest with my student, they can end it up by saying thank you for listening. But if you are uncomfortable, like why do I need to say thank you? All right. If you don't like it to end it that way, you can end it with a question. Like, what about you guys? All right. You can make it interactive, like what about you? What are your family's daily routine? So you can end it up with another question so that it's going to be interactive. It's like you just make it something interesting, unlike by saying, since he is the youngest, he does the simplest things at home. He sometimes does the furnitures and rarely cleans the house with us, and that's it. It's like, that's it. All right, it's like sound something is missing, right? So you can end it up by saying that's all, or again, you can end it up with the question. Okay. All right. I also notice that you guys are all boys, right? All of you are males in the family. You can also end it up with a question like, uh, do you believe that the boy should learn the household chores? You can create your own interesting question, right? Like just to cut the attention of the people listening. Because if you give that question, of course, boys can do household chores. Right? So in that way, you can catch their attention, right? So you can end it up it that way. Because when it comes to speaking, the technique is, there's a lot of way actually. Especially when you're doing it at school, you can you can uh you can start it. You can put this on the beginning or in the end, a quote or a saying. All right, a quote or a saying, proverbs, okay, like this kind of things. You can, yeah, you can put it in there, or you can put a trivia. All right, you can put a trivia or a research. Like, study shows that 80% of males are doing the household chores and 20% are not doing. All right, you can put a trivia. All right, a research, a trivia. Another is research also, but it's like this in here, quoted by, for example, Ho Chi Minh. Ho Chi Minh once said, it's like, what did he say? A saying from him or a famous quote from him. So you can also do that. All right. So yeah, this one, a trivia or research, or as what I've did, or I suggest the simplest version. You can end it up with a question. So here are some of the techniques that you can do to make your speaking skills improved, especially you are at the university. Okay, so you don't need to do the basic ones. You need to play and be creative on your speaking activity or speaking task. Okay, so that's it for the techniques. Now, moving into or jumping into the book that we are using, let's go back to the book. All right, so in here, okay, give me a second. What is the topic that we are discussing from last time? All right. If you could still, okay. I remember now. The topic that we're about to do is making excuses, right? Since the topic that we discussed last time is about health problems. So I think our next topic is the making excuses. All right. Okay, here. Yeah, we are on this part already from the book that we are using. So in this one, okay, we are now focusing mainly on this one with the past tense. We practice the past tense. So we are now going to review this one for next meeting, which is going to be tomorrow, when we're going to review the WH question and the irregular verbs. All right. But in this activity, we are making use of the irregular verbs. All right. Connecting to the topic, giving reasons and excuses. So I'll be sending this to
Then
you. Excuses. Like, for example, why are you late? Oh, teacher, I've been into a traffic. All right, excuses. So here are some of the excuses that we have here. So I'll be sending you this so you can prepare in advance. So of course, we are focusing in the irregular verbs. So got up, took a shower, had breakfast, read the newspaper, did exercises, ate lunch. So we're going to do this for tomorrow. And then this one in here. So like this one. Okay. We're going to also have a speaking activity. I will let you look at the photo and you're going to write their own description, right? So in here, of course, with this one, the making excuses. Why did you miss what happened or interaction? I'm sorry, I'm late. I missed the. All right. I had a. All right. So we're going to practice this one. So with this one, of
yes,
course, when we talk about excuses, there are good excuses and bad excuses. So along with the new vocabulary words that I'll be sending you, I want to hear your opinion. When what do you think are the good excuses, and is there such thing as bad excuse? I want you to compare what is the difference between good excuses and bad excuses. You can give me example. What are some good excuses? What are some bad
mm,
excuses? And you explain why are these excuses good or bad. Okay?
yes,
So you're going to explain this for tomorrow. Okay? So sadly when I cannot extend time because I have my final class. And but again, before I leave the meeting, I appreciate that you accept, all right, my compensation class for this evening. Thank you. So that's gonna be all for this evening. Tambiet, and see you again tomorrow. Please wait for the all right, for the material I'll be sending after my final class tonight. Okay, Win? All
yes.
right, so that's going to be all for this evening. Tambiet and have a good night. Goodbye, Win. See you
Goodbye,
tomorrow.
goodbye.